I'm Patrick with Glenville Cashiers Rescue, and with us I've got Noah Pressler today. He's one of our members, and this is a little segment that we call Beyond the Call. So we're just going to talk about some stuff that we do around here in this segment that we're putting on. But today I wanted to bring Noah in and go over his surface water and swift water training that we just got done with, or he just got done with. And he actually had a little bit of an unfortunate incident occur while he was at that training. And I'm going to get him to tell us about that and tell us about the importance of the training that we do.
Yeah, so it was the last day of class, and we're going through our skills checkoffs to get our technician certification. And I had been finished with my skills checkoffs for the morning, and I was playing the role of victim, actually. We were working on boat pickoffs out of the river. We'd come down through the chute. There was a raft stage there for us waiting on our arrival. And as I was coming down, I had my knife mounted on my PFD on my right shoulder here, just like most other swiftwater technicians in the country. And unfortunately, my knife got knocked loose out of the sheath, and it was on a little slinky lanyard, and we were in about a 12 mile an hour current. So what I suspect happened, we'll never be able to know for sure. Current took the knife on the lanyard, stretched it all the way out, and whenever they went to pick me off out of the water and put me in the boat, the tension was let off of the lanyard, and it slingshotted back and created a 6 to 7 inch laceration starting just underneath my left jaw to behind my hairline here. Massive amount of bleeding from the very beginning. I actually had to put direct pressure on my neck myself because I was in the middle of the river. And had to swim closer to the shore where people could get to me. And they actually got me to the shore and put direct pressure on it from the very beginning. And honestly, that saved my life right there, them jumping on it from the very beginning. Just a super unfortunate thing that happened, but everybody around me was trained, qualified. They had what it took to save my life, and that's really the reason I'm still standing here today to tell the story.
Yep. And I will say one thing. He got back home, and I'm pretty sure the night he got back home, he was already unpacking swiftwater gear. And so Noah's definitely wide open on the water rescue team. We've got 3 of our members actually did the swiftwater and surface water class. And then we are working on putting together our dive team. And I'm one of the members on the dive team. Noah is as well. And we've got, I guess, 6 others from our department and a few from neighboring departments that are working with us. We will have a pretty good complement of water rescue stuff hopefully really soon.
Absolutely. We're super excited to get that water rescue program off the ground. We just got to get some people educated and trained up, and so we can bring those people back to our department and get some of our other members who aren't fortunate enough that can take a week off at a time, and we can kind of get them up to speed to where they can help us from the shore or even in a boat. But yeah, we just got to get everyone up to speed, and we look forward to seeing what we can put out there for everyone to handle. But with that being said, the whole aspect of training, we don't take training as training around here. You have to train like your life depends on it. And my situation was a big storyteller of why we train like our life depends on it, because if everybody there was going through the motions, I truly believe I wouldn't be standing here right now. They were able to act quick and rely on their training that they do. Everybody there was a first responder, and they were able to control the bleed until the ambulance got there. Burke County EMS did a wonderful job. I got a blood transfusion on the way to the hospital. They kept me stable the whole ride. My instructor had his hand inside my neck from the time that he was able to get to me to the time that the surgeons took over in the hospital. So very thankful.
And we are thankful that they did what they did, because we're glad he's here with us to do this stuff, and he's been chomping at the bit on light duty. Light duty.
Light duty's about killed me, but we're chipping away at it every day. So.
Yeah. So a couple things that took away from that. It looks like there's going to be a little bit of a difference in the way some gears are oriented on some of this swiftwater stuff. Noah's took some stuff away from that. The big key is that this is why we train the way we do, and why we try to bring to the point that, or the fact that training, you need to train like your life and other lives depend on it, because you never know. I had an incident just the other day too, a bystander, I drove by and saw an issue and was able to kick in and help do that. I didn't have any of my stuff with me, but you got to train like lives depend on it, because one day they may, and it may be yours and it may be your buddies. You don't know till it gets to you. So
Absolutely. Everybody thinks training's a controlled environment, but it can turn south fast.
So that's definitely one takeaway that, you know, we want to bring to light with this situation. And then the other takeaway just is to, you know, like how important it is to be watching out for everybody at all times, whether
Absolutely.
it be what seems like a routine call or whether it is, you know, something like that, you know, a normal training event that
Absolutely.
you're doing. You know, we were doing extrication stabilization training tonight too, and you got to be careful. You never know when you can get cut.
Absolutely.
So-
And I was very fortunate to have medics and EMTs and the whole shebang around me, but every skill that they did until the ambulance got there was a stop the bleed skill. I mean, that's something the average person on the street can go take a class and they can get their stop the bleed certification, keep a stop the bleed kit within arm's reach in your car, whatever, and you just never know when that may save a life. They didn't do any ALS maneuvers on me until I was in the back of the ambulance. So simple, but that's what it took to save my life. And as the way I've been describing it, it's the most fortunate, unfortunate event that I'll hopefully ever have to deal with in my life.
Yeah, hopefully you don't have to deal with that again, but
Absolutely.
it can take a lot away from it. That's for sure. So
Everything's good though. I'm going to be okay. I'm on the road to recovery, so now we're wanting good things to come from it. We want to grow our water rescue team from it, provide more awareness to everybody, and hopefully we can keep that accident from happening to somebody else down the road.
absolutely. Well, thanks for doing this little interview.
Absolutely.
We're going to try to start doing some segments here. We're going to call it Beyond the Call, and we're going to try to keep putting some of this stuff together for you guys to see, and hopefully this will help maybe some other departments, and then some people from the community will be able to understand better what we do here. So y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.